Trey Smack has the go sign, and toe meets leather, we're underway, and Smack's going to send this one through the back of the end zone, and so a touchback, and that allows Shane to expand a little bit more about the senior from Raleigh, North Carolina, the quarterback for South Florida, Byram Brown.
Yeah, Byram Brown's a very athletic, dual-threat quarterback. I think everyone saw what he did against Boise with his legs. He's a guy that when he does run the football, he's looking to lower his shoulder and punish you.
1st and 10 at the South Florida 25 off the left hash. Running back will motion out. They'll go 2-by-2 here with a slot back behind the right tackle. Shotgun snap, quarterback draw. Brown gets about 3.5 yards on the initial carry. And just like Shane had described, he lowers his shoulder to get through the interior of the line.
Yeah, and they're going to go tempo today. You know, you hear us talk all the time about a box count. How many defenders are in the box? There was only 5 defenders, so it was a quarterback run.
Throw to the right side and complete. Picking it up is Christian Neptune. It's going to leave him 2 yards short of the line to gain at the 35. So from the 33, kind of between the 33 and the 34. And his sold-out crowd coming to life here on 3rd down. 1 left, 2 right. Heavy backfield. Brown ready for the shotgun snap, and it is deafening in here in the early going. Movement up front, no flag. Hand it off. Norton got through the right side. 1st down, South Florida. Brought down by Miles Graham near the 41-yard line.
Yeah, it was just an off-tackle play out of the pistol. Good push by the offensive lineman of South Florida.
Gators have Mekhi Barrow starting at 1 tackle, Tyreek Sapp at the other. 1st and 10 at the 41 for the Bulls. Single left, 2 to the right. Hand it off to Norton. Grab from behind, but a second effort will get a couple here. George Gums came around the right tackle, wrapped his arms around the running back from behind, but good second effort by Norton. It gets him 3 yards. 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line. Twins to each side. Norton motions out of the backfield. Shotgun snap, quarterback draw, spins away from Gums, runs into Graham and Barrow, and he's brought down. Be a gain of close to 2 yards. He's slippery here despite his size, and it brings up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, just another box count. They motioned to empty, tried to run the quarterback draw play. Gators got good penetration. Big play right here on 3rd and about 5.
From the right hash, Bulls moving left to right. This is the 46-yard line. And the snap back to the shotgun quarterback Brown. Pocket closing, throws underneath route, caught right side. The tight end comes up, I beg your pardon, the freshman again, Christian Neptune, comes up on it, and it's a 1st down for South Florida. Dijon Johnson was defending.
Yeah, they just ran a smash concept, got the back coming out of the backfield on a little check down. No one covered him.
Off play action. Brown flushed out to his left. Got to hem him in. Throws toward the sideline, opposite side, and it's incomplete. He led the tight end Wyatt Sullivan into the Bulls bench. That's his 1st incompletion today. Denson and James were in pursuit to flush him out.
Yeah, the Bulls spread you from sideline to sideline. They've yet to throw one of their wide receiver screens. That's what this offense usually is wide receiver screens and running the football between the tackles.
2nd and 10 from the Florida 48-yard line. Defense wasn't on their end of the field a whole lot last week. Motion Neptune left to right. Shotgun snap back to Brown. Hands it to Norton running left. Got a good block. Try to turn north and south, and he's brought down after a gain of about 4, just inside the Florida 45-yard line. A lot of hats on the football there. Initially at the point of contact for the Gators, and Jaden Woods was the primary man.
Yeah, pretty slow developing outside zone play to the left. South Florida's getting better push than I thought they would right now.
3rd and 6. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down. Trips in a triangle to the right. From the Florida 44. Shotgun snap. 2-step drop. Winding, throwing, and almost intercepted by Castell. He went toward Neptune on his right again. They're really high on that freshman, Christian Neptune. And it will be a punt situation now for South Florida as the drive stalls at the Florida 44-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like some miscommunication between the quarterback and Neptune there. He wears number 81, but he lines up as the back a lot coming out of the backfield as a wide receiver.
VB3, deep to receive. Chase Leon, an Australian punter, along the left hash. He'll send it toward the south end zone here. Now they will run a fake. We saw it last week. They'll let it go here. trying to send a chip shot down to the 10, and drifting to his right, fair catch called for and fielded by Vernell Brown. Drive's going to start at the Florida 10. Vernell Brown, the third in motion to the near side. And a handoff for Ball, breaks the tackle, turns outside right, and gets across the 20. That's a gain of about 14 yards. First down, Gators. Jalen Schuler, who's a dude, the linebacker, finally forced him out of bounds.
Vernell in motion from right to left and just ran the outside zone to our right and blocked it extremely well. Jaden Ball bounced it outside. Easy first down for the Gator offense.
A little more room to work with now at the 14-yard or 24-yard line. Livingston, the tight end, shuffles over the left side of the formation. Hand off to Ball, started left, cuts back right, going to turn the corner. 30-35 to the far sideline and out of bounds at the 39-yard line of the Gators. It's another first down. Deshaun Rucker ushered him out of bounds, but man, the edge is being set by the Gators offensive line to allow tight turns there for Jaden Ball.
Yeah, Gators ran a counter play, brought Tony Livingston back across the formation, block down, kick out, just gashing them. This is what I expected, Sean, right here to us handle their defensive front.
Tight end left, pair of receivers left, including Trey Wilson in the slot. Livingston motions out to trips left. Swinging out the J. Michael Sturdivant. Makes the catch at the 35, up the numbers to midfield, and brought down right on the number 50 in front of the Gators bench. Taven Ward on the tackle for South Florida, and it's just first down after first down, brought to you by Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Yeah, good job by Tony Livingston. We motioned him out to the formation. He and Trey Wilson did an excellent job blocking the defenders for the South Florida Bulls, allowing J. Michael to pick up the first down.
Plus side of the field, first and 10 at the Bulls' 49-yard line. Spotted right on the underside of the Gatorhead logo. Wilson motions out right, fake the hand off the ball. Lightweight to throw. Good pocket. Fires down the left side, just beyond the reach of the 22 of Tony Livingston. Missed him by a step. Second down and 10 upcoming. Mac Harris was in the neighborhood defending.
Yeah, a little play action. Good time to take a shot play right here around midfield. DJ had Livingston running open down our sideline, just overshot him just a tad.
Langley surpassed 2,000 yards career passing last week. 2,035 coming into today. Second and 10, and he's in the shotgun. Brown motion left to right. Tight end to each side. Shotgun snap, handed off the ball. Good hold, gets to the left side. Broke a tackle to 45. Helmet comes off the Bulls defender, and laying forward is Jaden Ball at the 39-yard line. What a day already for Ball. DJ Harris somehow got him down.
Yeah, just inside zone to the left. Jaden Ball is blocked well, but he just ran through a couple of tacklers of the South Florida Bulls. Just ran them over, Sean.
Coach, of his 777 rushing yards coming into today, 487 have come after contact. That's 61.6%. First and 10 to 39. Out of the pistol, handed off the Ball. Split two defenders, took a shot up high. He's okay, but he's brought down at about the 32-yard line. That was a more punishing hit. We saw the Bulls hit hard last week against their counterpart, or their opponent, the Boise State Broncos.
Yeah, we got them on their heels right now. This is a good time right here. Second and short. Aiden Mizell's in the game to the wide side. Man coverage might give him a shot right here.
He's a member of the 23-mile-an-hour club. It's his season debut. He's solo left. Solo right, double tight left with Wilson in the slot. Out of the pistol, Lagway takes the snap. They may take the shot. Rolls over the middle, up in the air and over Trey Wilson. He took a shot in the back by the defensive back as the ball went over each of them around the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Trey was lined up in the slot to the left, just ran a seam route. There are a lot of guys in white jerseys around there. DJ had a one-on-one to the other side to Mizell. That would have been a cleaner look.
Deshaun Rucker, transferred from Tennessee and a Tallahassee native, was the one that put his helmet into the back of Trey Wilson. Third down and 3 at the 32. Big shift here will send Hansen tight end right. Two receivers left. Sturdivant just off the line to the right side. Jet sweep fake to Wilson. Lagway to throw. Climbs the pocket. Shuffles off a man. Pump fake. And puts a shake on another defender on the near sideline for a first down at the 25-yard line. Lagway using his feet effectively for the first time this season.
Well, we had a lot of eye candy going on in the backfield there. We faked the jet sweep to Trey, then we faked the inside run to Jaden Ball trying to get a shot play down the field. Protection kind of broke down. DJ did a tremendous job scrambling and moving in the pocket and picking up the first down.
They just fixed a flat tire on Lagway. His shoe came off. Line him up on the left hash at the 25 of the Bulls. Lagway shifts him into the pistol with Ball as the tail. Trips left momentarily. Wilson now motions right into a twin set. Lagway turns, throws on the flat right side, caught by Wilson at the 20, and then runs toward the sideline. It'll be a gain of about 7 yards to the 18-yard line, bringing up second down as Jarvis Lee was chasing him, but not real close.
Well-designed play. Trey Wilson comes in motion from left to right, runs a flat route. Jay Michael runs kind of a lazy slant slash pick play, and it allowed an easy pitch and catch right there for a nice gain on first down.
You know, that motion there by Wilson gives him a head start. He's got like almost a full head of steam by the time that ball snapped.
Very well-designed play.
Jake Slaughter again at center, the All-American. Harrison George at the guards. Barber and Lovett at the tackles. Out of the pistol, Gators face 2nd and 3, no score with 7:41 to go. Turn, hand off the ball. Patiently gets through the center between the tackles, and he pushes ahead for a first down. Big stack up, stalls the play out at the 12, just shy of the 12-yard line. And the Gators move the chains again thanks to good Greek moving and storage.
Yeah, tremendous push by the big guys up front. I don't know if this guy's hurt or he needs a break.
I mean, they've come right at the Bulls defensively. And James Chenault, Orlando native, and their starting quarterback is down. All right, we're ready to play again. Lagway in the pistol sends Vernell Brown III in motion to the left to join J. Michael Sturdivant and Livingston. Ball at the tail here, spotted between the hashes.
Yeah, it looks like DJ's changing the play. He sees man-to-man coverage.
Takes the snap. Lagway looking left, lobs it, left corner, the end zone. He dropped it over the shoulder, and it was dropped by Livingston. It could not have been placed any better. It's the second time he's tried to take a shot with Livingston, and it falls incomplete at the goal line.
Yeah, good check. He saw it was an all-out blitz, man coverage. We had a small little bunch here. Jay Michael ran a little snag pick play.
2nd and 10 from the 13-yard line.
Yeah, Tony just didn't get his head around in time.
He and Hanson both are lined up to the right of the formation alongside Vernell Brown III. Pistol formation and a flag down and a false start. Here's your first penalty against the Gators this season.
False start. Offense number 53. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
That's Steve Marlowe. This is an SEC officiating crew in this non-conference game this afternoon at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Sunshine blasting down again, and the wind is howling out of the north. Has cooled things off a bit. Heat index got up to 95 earlier this afternoon. After the penalty, it's 2nd and 15 back at the Bulls 18-yard line. 2-by-2 set, now they'll empty out. Ball motions to the left. Blitz coming off the edge. Throw right side, low, but caught by Vernell Brown III. Basically no gain on the play, but Lagway avoids a sack by releasing the football to his right to the freshman VB3.
Yeah, we tried. We emptied ball out of the backfield, tried to throw the wide receiver screen to the short side. Bryce Lovett was going out there to kick out the corner, but the free defender was right in DJ's face, and he didn't get a great throw off.
It's 3rd and 15 now. Two-back set, including Trey Wilson, who will empty out to the left. Out of the shotgun from the 18. Lagway fires. Quick slant and a catch made, but immediately tackled down at the 10 is J. Michael Sturdivant. And that means the field goal unit's going to come on to score the first points of the game. Deshaun Rucker, sticky. He was right on J. Mike, who made a really good catch, but was dropped immediately. And the drive, which started at the 10, will result in likely 3 points here. It'll be an a 28-yard field goal attempt by Smack off the right hash. Wind is a factor. Tommy Doman to hold. 2 for 5 on the season is Trey Smack. 5:48 to go in the quarter. Underwood to snap. He sends it back. Good snap, good hold. Kicks away by Trey Smack, and it is good. 5:39 to play in the first quarter. The Gators strike first. They got into the red zone, but they only get 3 out of this here in the early going of this football game. What did not go right at the end of the drive?
Well, we had first down here inside the 15-yard line, and DJ saw the all-out blitz, checked to a good play. It was a pick play, having Tony Livingston run like a slot fade. I don't hate the play, but I'd rather throw that ball to a receiver because tight ends aren't used to tracking drop shots, right? They're used to catching line drive balls. But then we had the false start penalty, so then it was 2nd and 15, kind of got you behind the chains.
Yeah, 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Bulls. Brown will take the shotgun snap, fakes the handoff, drifts left and throws. It's complete to the left side to Rudier Rubin, who breaks the tackle, and after what should have been a couple of yards of a gain, he finds his way to the 40-yard line for a 15-yard play.
It looked like his knee was down, wasn't it?
I thought so too. Steve Marlowe, our referee.
The ruling on the field is a completed pass for a first down. The previous play is under further review.
After review, Rudier Rubin, the receiver for South Florida, did have a knee down, and so back it up to the 32-yard line. It's 2nd and 3 for the Bulls, trailing Florida 3-0. South Florida moving left to right. Childs showing on the edge, now backs away. Brown audibling at the line of scrimmage. Brown is empty here, and the crowd's rising again. Shotgun snap, quarterback run, straight ahead, into the arms, and it looks like Burrow saps in there as well. Only a yard for the big, heavy quarterback, as it was Mekhi Burrow to hit him initially and stay with him. It'll bring up 3rd and a couple.
Good job by the defensive front there. All that was, he checked that to a run, Sean, because we had 6 in the box. They had 6 blockers on the quarterback run. Good job by the Gator defense.
3rd and 2 at the 33-yard line of the Bulls. Shotgun snap to Brown. Keeps it up to a fake handoff. Slipped the tackle, bounced off another. First down, he's loose running left, and he somersaults down at the Bulls' 45-yard line.
Yeah, that almost looked like a broken play that he was inside zone. He pulled it. We overran it. He makes a good run, and you usually see him try to punish the defender, but he got down.
And it got slippery on Miles Graham. 1st and 10 at the Bulls' 45-yard line. Weston Wolf, tight end left. The running back is Cartavius Norton. Shuffle the tight end to his right. Bring Rubin across right to left. Shotgun snap from the left hash. Fake the handoff. Norton stays in the block. Fires over the middle. Brown's passing complete at the 44. It was intended for Nimrod, the Tennessee Volunteer transfer, and the veteran Devin Moore there to break it up.
Yeah, good job by 28, Devin Moore. Play action pass by the Bulls. Try to run a dig route, which is an in-breaking route. Devin played it very well.
2nd and 10 at the South Florida 45. 14th straight sellout, and they're at full throat now. 2 left, single right. Tight end right with a backer flanking Brown. Byron Brown, his toes on the 40, takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to Norton with a lead blocker. He gets through the first line and ends up getting nearly 8 yards here on the carry to the left side toward the Bulls bench. A couple guys there to bring him down, including Aaron Childs. Starting again at linebacker.
The gap scheme running game right there from South Florida ran the counterplay to the left for some success.
Quick snap, fake the handoff, quarterback run, and Brown tripped over the leg of the right guard and goes down just short of the line to gain. What a break for Florida. The Bulls are just short and will make a decision on 4th and a yard.
Well, he had the first down easily.
Bet you they call the same play. Singleton is wide right, pair of receivers to the left, including Rubin. Norton on the left tackle, hip with the quarterback Brown. They need the 45 of Florida. 1 yard to gain. Snap back. Quarterback keep off the fake handoff. Graham rode him down right at the line to gain. It's going to be enough for a first down. He only needed a yard. He got a yard.
Zone read. He just put it in the tailback's belly, then pulled it. And it was a good collision by Miles Graham right there at the line to gain, but he fell forward. First down, Bulls.
4th first down of the quarter. And whistles here as the clock is stopped at 2:07.
Ruling on the field as the ball carrier made the line to gain. The previous play is under further review.
We'll check the spot here.
I think he made it easily. Miles Graham played the play well. It's just they only needed a couple of inches to get the first down. Although
it's right there with his knees down and the ball, the nose of the football.
I guess it's closer than it looked in live action.
What's at stake here is a turnover on downs. Remember, that's 4th and less than a yard that they needed.
It'll be hard for them to overturn that.
After further review, the ruling on the field is upheld. First down, South Florida.
Who says the congregation? 1st and 10, South Florida. That's 4 first downs now for the Bulls. 61 yards total offense in the quarter. 6 carries for Brown now for 21 yards. Monty McClain in at one corner now. Devin Moore at the other for the Gators.
The Gators are showing a too high look. I expect a run right here.
2 left, single right. Swinging out to the running back on the screen. Caught and then immediately brought down was Alvon Isaac. And it's Cormani McClain who gets a tackle for a loss here. Looks like a loss of officially a yard. 2nd and 11. Run right for Brown. Now Josh back. Looks to throw a bomb down the middle. Leaping Nimrod. It's incomplete inside the 10. Bryce Thornton closed late to knock it away. And he had friends with him defensively for the Gators who did not bite on what looked like a quarterback run to the right.
Yeah, they snapped it really quick after that initial play. And it was like quarterback sweep. And, man, Bryce Thornton made that play, or that's an easy completion.
5 wide here for the Bulls on 3rd and 11 at the Florida 46. Brown all alone in the shotgun. 3 left, 2 right. Takes the snap off the right hash. Slings it to the right side. Will slip screen caught. And shuffling after the catch ahead to the 40 is Singleton, but he's short of the line to gain thanks to the tackle by Bryce Thornton.
Yeah, Alex Golesh had the right play called, the wide receiver screen. We came with an all-out blitz. Sets up another 4th and short.
4th and 2, they're going for it. Winding, firing, right sideline, and he threw it behind the intended receiver.
I think
Neptune was the intended receiver. There's a flag down. I thought South Florida, one of the receivers went out of bounds.
Illegal substitution, defense. More than 11 players on the field at the snap. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Wow. Tempo got him.
Yep.
Because it was 4th and short. You wouldn't think a team would go really fast with tempo on 4th and 2, but I don't know if we were running on big guys, trying to get some little guys off or what.
2nd penalty call of the Gators today and this season. And first down by penalty for the Bulls, and the Gators had that thing stopped.
The game clock to 1 minute, 10 seconds, 1:10.
Late in the first, Florida leads South Florida 3-0. The Gators have only had 1 offensive touch here in the first quarter.
1-1-0.
You understand the words that I'm saying? Or the numbers in this case. They got the clock set now. 1:10 to go in the quarter. Shadows have come across the Gators bench out to the numbers near side. Otherwise, everybody else in the sunshine. 2-by-2 set with a pair wide left. Now motion to the right by the slot receiver. Take the handoff. Brown throws the middle screen. That's caught. Good for another Bulls first down as it gets to the 19, still on his feet, and down to the 16-yard line it appears. And a big-time effort by the tight end Wyatt Sullivan out of Atlanta, transferred from FAU.
Yeah, just a little slot middle screen. Let the defenders rush, just drop it over their heads. Big play for the Bulls.
In the red zone now. Brown throws right side toward the end zone. Tipped incomplete. Leaping knock away by Thornton. The intended receiver, Keyshawn Singleton, lost his helmet when he fell in the end zone, and he was one-on-one with McClain.
Yeah, good break by Bryce Thornton. Boy, Byron Brown, he stares his receivers down. He's got a big old windup. Takes a long time for him to let it go.
Yeah, it's like old school over-the-top pitcher looking thing. You know, one thing about this tempo, and the Gators got caught with 12 on the field, the officials are supposed to let the defense sub if needed.
Great point.
I'm just pointing that out. 40 seconds remaining in the quarter. It's 2nd and 10 at the Gators 17-yard line. Twins to each side off the right hash. Motion the tight end across. They'll hand it off to Isaacs, and he is pretty much hemmed in on the right side. Slow developing play, may have gotten 2 yards. Robinson and Bett are there to bring him down. Sam Franklin remains in the running back. We'll see if they get one more snap off here in the quarter. Game clock at 15 and moving. Trips left, single right. 3rd and 8 at the 15. Movement up front, the right tackle gets a false start. That's Connor McLaughlin.
I don't think
false start. Offense number 71. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
I think they were going to let it run the quarter run out and try to get us to jump, get like one of those free plays,
Yeah.
but thank goodness their right tackle moved.
Transfer from Stanford. Connor McLaughlin was a Jesuit guy in the Tampa area. There are other Stanford grad, Mudiay Rubin, who we've talked about today, graduated from Stanford in 3 years. Snap back to Brown, wants to throw. Pocket closing, throws it low and incomplete on a quick in route off the right side. The intended receiver was Rubin, and it'll set up 4th down, and now the Bulls will try and tie the game with the leg of Nico Gramatica. Yes, that Gramatica, the son of Martin and the nephew of Bill, both NFL kickers.
Yeah, it was good pressure by Jaden Woods and George Gums, forcing their quarterback to get rid of the ball quickly.
38-yard attempt off the right hash on 4th down and 13. Good snap, the hole's there, kicks away, and it is good. The ball game is tied.
You don't see that often, with a fast tempo team to ball control.
Yeah.
But that's what they've done so far here in the first quarter.
This is only the 2nd time the kickoff return team has been on the field this season. The kick down the near hash, fair catch called for, and grabbed at the 5 by Vernell Brown III. Langley wants it on the left hash, trips left with the tight end. Now the motion, Wilson left to right. 2 to each side. Out of the pistol, fake the handoff. Jackson, good block. Throw over the middle. Caught by Vernell Brown Jr. at the 35, and he gets 5 more. Turned it outside the hash marks. 1st down, Florida at the Gators' 40-yard line.
Yeah, just a staple of Billy's offense. Really ride that tailback and then roll right and hit Vernell Brown III on a crosser.
Lagway shifts into the pistol here. Sends Hanson tight end left. Wilson in motion right to left. Lagway ready for the snap from the 40. Takes it, quickly throws right side. Caught by VB3 at the 46-yard line. And then he is twisted and driven back by 2 Bulls defenders, Gaskin and Rucker. We'll see where they put the spot here. He made the catch at the 46, and that's where exactly they'll spot the football.
Yeah, Vernell was the single receiver to our sideline. Just ran a little 5-yard out route. Soft coverage by South Florida. Easy pitch and catch.
And 2nd down, and we'll call it 4. 3-3 ball game. Brown and Wilson, good speed on the right. Toward the boundary. Sturdivant at the field side. Out of the pistol, Lagway takes the snap from Slaughter. Hands it off to Jackson. Good block up front. Cuts back inside for starting to his right. 1st down, Florida. There is a flag down on the far sideline. Mac Harris made the tackle. But Damian George had a great block out in front of Jackson. We'll see what the
Offside. Defense number 15. Penalties decline. 1st down.
1st down brought to you by Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Yeah, we're looking at a lot of so far early in the ball game here. A lot of really soft, 1 high safety, cover 3, trying to keep the ball in front of their defense.
No doubt their safety is backed up to the 25-yard line.
He's very deep.
Yes. Tighten up the formation. Bunch to each side here. 1st and 10 at the 46 of South Florida. Jet sweep to Wilson. Running to his left. Almost got loose. Dragged down from behind by Selenscar. It'll be a gain of officially a yard. Bring up 2nd and 9. Wilson almost got free. Trips in a triangle to the right. Single receiver left. They bring him back in toward the formation, those 3 receivers. Fake the jet, reverse. Wilson going left to right. Got a block on the edge. Got around him to the 40 to the 35. Should have a 1st down a gain of 9. They faked the jet left and reversed it back to the right. And that results in another Gators first down.
Yeah, good play. Faked the jet to Vernell Brown to third, and then turned around and handed it to Trey Wilson coming towards our sideline. It was blocked well, but you got to give South Florida credit. They played it well to keep it not a huge gain.
First and 10 of the Bulls 36. 3-3 ball game in the second quarter. Lagway shifts out, and Wilson's going to take a direct snap. A wildcat here. Wilson hands it off to Jackson. Runs left, flips it to Lagway. Lagway rolling to his right. Wanted to throw, can't. Will run to the near sideline and get out of bounds. It'll end up being a loss of 1 on the play. But wow, a lot of touches there on that particular snap.
Yeah, we shifted DJ to the slot to the left. Trey came to play quarterback. He caught the snap, ran sweep left, pitch it to DJ coming towards our sideline, rolling right. DJ didn't see anybody open, so got out of bounds.
Second and 11 at the 37. Mizell is checked in. He's wide receiver left. Hansen motions to the right of the formation. There's a jump up front, and it could be offsides again on the Bulls, and the Gators will certainly take this one. The officials are going to talk this over.
Offside, defense number 99 in the neutral zone, making the offense react. 5-yard penalty, second down.
That's on Vanderbilt transfer Devin Lee. There are transfers all over that Bulls defense.
Very old football team.
Yes. After the penalty, it'll be second and 6 for Florida at the Bulls' 32-yard line. Cloud cover again here at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Tank Hawkins is checked in. He's 1 of 3 to the left. Mizell to the near side to Lagway's right. Takes the shotgun snap. Looked right. Now darts one left side. Caught by Tank Hawkins. He was coming to the ball off the edge. Makes the catch, but it is covered well by South Florida. Down at the 30-yard line. Gain of a couple on the play. Mac Harris sniffed it out.
Yeah, we pumped to the right. Ran the tailback, Jacoby Jackson, on a little swing route, then turned left to throw the wide receiver screen. Again, as soft as South Florida's playing, it's easy for them to keep that stuff in front of them.
Third and 4 at the 30-yard line. Gators are 1 of 2 on third down. Still early second quarter. Lagway in the shotgun. Mizell split wide right, trips left. Takes the snap, looks for Mizell. In route, makes the catch. Breaks the tackle, down a couple more yards after the catch, brought down at the 20-yard line. First down, Gators.
Yeah, good choice by DJ. We ended up in a 3-by-1 formation. Mizell was the single receiver just running a slant. There was no underneath defender, linebacker, or anybody in the throwing lane. Good accurate throw, good job protecting the catch and getting forward for the first down.
Lagway 9 of 12 passing now in the first half. First and 10, Florida. The 20-yard line. Gators operating in the one-blood big red bus red zone. Jackson in the pistol as the tail. Turn, hand off to Jackson. Up the middle, found a hole. Loose, 10, 5 to the right pylon. Touchdown, Gators.
Penalty?
Flag down.
Holding, offense number 75. 10-yard penalty, first down.
It's coming back. The backup left guard, Cameron Waits, called for holding.
Well, Jacoby had a burst right there when he was in the hole. He accelerated.
Yeah. Well, that would have been his 6th career touchdown.
Oh, that's a terrible call. He's not even blocking anybody.
I know. Replay reveals a very poor call.
We ran the counter play to the left where we pulled the tight end and the right guard. Cameron just blocked down and didn't really even touch anybody.
First and 20, back to the 30. Wilson motions right to left. Fake the jet, running ahead, ball on a direct snap. It was wrestled down for a gain of only about 2 yards. That's 2 direct snaps on this drive with Lagway splitting out to a receiver. So second and 19. Yeah, I can't say it again. Well, I'm going to say it again. That's a horrible call on the hold that pulls back the touchdown.
Yeah, unless they called it on the wrong person.
Second and 19 at the 29. Lagway in the shotgun.
Look how deep their safety is.
He's at the 9. The line of scrimmage is the 29. Lagway shifts into the pistol with ball behind him. Turn, handoff, ball running left side and brought down. Flag flies as well. Probably another hold here against the Gators. James Chenault wrecks the play, and the Gators are going to face third and forever, whether it's after the tackle for loss or if it's a penalty on the Gators. Steve Marlowe again, a referee.
Personal foul. Edge to face, defense number 18. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Wow.
We'll take it.
That's Levi Smiley, the defensive end for South Florida. Yeah, you're right. He'll take that. Oh, yeah. He got
Correction. It is half the distance to the goal. Automatic first.
Yeah, he rips off Austin Barber's helmet, I think. Look, we need to let's line up and pound these guys between the tackles right now.
So it worked on the opening drive for the first 60 yards of that drive. 8:58 to go second quarter, all tied at 3. Fourth meeting ever here between the Gators and the Bulls. After the penalty, it's on the 14-yard line of South Florida. Livingston motions left, trips left, tight end right, fake the handoff. Lagway rolls right, throws, out pattern caught by Livingston to the 10, the 5, touchdown, Gators! Tony Livingston's 4th career touchdown, the first of the day on either side. 9-3 Gators, there's another flag down.
Pass interference. Offense number 89. 15-yard penalty. First down.
This SEC officiating crew can't keep the flag in their pocket. This has got to be a pick play that they're determining on Hansen.
Well, it's one of our staples where we just fake the inside zone and roll right, and the tight end from the backside slips into the flat. Hayden Hansen was lined up with his hand on the ground on the right side. I didn't see his route, but I can't imagine him setting a pick. It could have been a natural pick.
Here's the replay.
I mean, he's running his route.
Yeah. And he's engaged with the defensive back.
He's trying to run a corner route, and the guy's in the way.
So it's 1st and 25, and they back it up to the 29-yard line. Empty it out. Trips right, 2 left. Right between the hashes. Lagway to take the shotgun snap. Does. Tucks it and goes. And he's wrapped up and brought down for a gain of a yard to the 29-yard line. Pretty good play in space by Seliscar, the Winter Haven native and Texas A&M transfer.
All right, we're way behind the chains here. 2nd and 24. We just need to be smart and at least get 3 points here.
Gators had it 1st and 10 to the 20. 2 touchdowns called back. On the 29, they'll empty it out. Ball motions into trips right, 2 left, including Vernell Brown the 3rd. Snap back to Lagway. Pocket holding. Good pocket. Dumps it off. Check down underneath. Caught by VB3. Crossing left to right. Makes the catch. And is brought down after 2 more yards at about the 19-yard line.
Yeah.
Mac Harris on the tackle.
I like the calls. Empty formation. Ran 4 verticals because you got the 1 high safety. They're so soft. Vernell had a little shallow cross option route coming underneath. Good job by DJ dumping it off.
What do you got for 3rd and 14 here?
Well, I mean, it looks like they're playing man right now, which is surprising to me because they haven't played a whole lot of man. You may get Vernell Brown on a slot fade.
From the 18-yard line, Lagway takes the shotgun snap, looking left, fires back corner of the end zone, too far, and Hansen was being interfered with, and this crowd's going nuts that there was no flag down. The safety, Taven Ward, was handsy with Hansen. Incomplete pass and smacks on for a field goal.
We tried to run that little wheel route with the tight end again. Hayden kind of slows down. You know, when you slow down the parachute, they say opens up, but it could have been pass interference as well. 36-yard attempt, Doman to hold, smack, 1 for 1 today. Will kick left to right off the right hash. Doman's ready, takes the snap, puts it down. The kick is up. He's got the distance, and Trey Smack splits the uprights to give the Gators their 2nd lead of the day. Isaac and Smith deep to receive for the Bulls.
It's been fielded at the 3, and a return underway. Up the right side, across the 30 to the 34-yard line. Isaac brought down. No flags on the play, shockingly enough. And the Bulls will retake the field. You'd think in a game that has had 0 punts that the score would be better than 6-3, but that's where it is. As the Bulls will start this drive on the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. I beg your pardon, there has been 1 punt by the Bulls. Brown sends it left side, and he's incomplete. Trying to get it to Sam Franklin coming out of the backfield. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Good job by L.J. McCray. Little pressure, bull rushing there. Just took the left tackle and pushed him right back into Byron Brown's face and calls that bad throw.
Great to see him make his debut this season. Got a knee brace on the left knee. Brown swings it out, same play, this time caught. Ran into his own blocker, and then brought down by Denson and Castell. So Franklin, the running back, this time does receive the pass, but they only get a yard out of it. It's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, good job by Sharif Denson there. That could have been a block in the back.
Brown wants to change the play. May reach under center here. He flips 2 receivers. Neptune comes to the near side. 2-by-2 set as a result. It is not. Number 35 of the Bulls. Shotgun snap, back to Brown. Pocket closing, flushed out, running to his left. Comes to the near sideline and brought down at the 40 by Aaron Childs. Oh, that was close to being a late hit. It's a gain of about 6 on the carry, on the scramble, I should say, by Byron Brown.
Yeah, you're right. I thought I was watching that official on our sideline, see if he was going to grab and throw it, but he didn't, thank goodness.
And the punt team is out for South Florida. I just had to speak it back into existence. Chase Leon to punt off the near hash. Here on 4th and 4 at the 40. Pernell Brown to third. Heels on his own 19-yard line. To be into the wind. Snap back to the Australian. Sends it end over end. Fair catch called for. Brown makes a clean catch between the 10 and the 15-yard line. They'll spot it on the 13. 47-yard kick. That'll take us to a timeout. 2 other games that I know of right now are in a weather delay. They're in a delay at Georgia and a game involving Navy today. Wilson motions right to left. Shotgun snap to Lagway. Sticky handoff, gives to Ball, broke a tackle, shuffling to his right, and grinds out another couple of yards here to about the 17. We'll call it a gain of 4 after the tackle by Fred Gaskin.
Yeah, that was all Jaden Ball. We ran outside zone to our right. South Florida did a good job stringing it out. And Jaden Ball just lowered his shoulder and got 4 yards.
Ball at 52 yards rushing now on the day. BB3, or J. Michael Sturdivant, widest right. Fake the handoff to Ball, rolling right, throwing down the right side. Lagway hit Hansen at the 31. He's ahead all the way out to the 45 before being shouldered out of bounds by Taven Ward. And Hayden Hansen, making his 24th career start, gets a big one there.
Yeah, good read by DJ. Another one of those little stick it in the belly, roll right. We've been hitting the flat route, but he saw Hayden Hansen running right down the sideline wide open.
Hansen now lined up, tight end left. Wilson, single left. Pistol formation. Motion Wilson back to the formation. Turn, fake handoff. Lagway throws left side. Hansen makes the catch, left side the flat, and he breaks the tackle to make it a 2-yard gain. Otherwise, if Rico Watson was stronger, it's no gain. Hansen blasted through him. 4 minutes remaining in the half.
Gators went with play action, trying to hit the deep crosser or the deep post on that play. South Florida playing so soft, Sean. All he had to do was check it down.
Yeah, 2nd and 8 now at the 47 of the Gators. Left hash and out of the pistol. Lagway ready for the snap. Change of the line. 2 tight ends to the right side. Jet sweep. Pernell Brown, left to right. Turns upfield. 40, 35. Cuts back inside. Brought down at the 30. Pernell Brown, the third. with 149 yards all-purpose last week. Chunk play here for the Gators, and a good Greek moving and storage first down.
They ran the jet sweep. We don't even block the defensive end because we put him in a conflict of interest there, but that's a pass play. DJ loved that for the yards after the catch.
I love a good conflict of interest. Brown motions right to left. Out of the pistol, snap back to Lagway, handed off the ball, started straight ahead, bounced out to his right, broke the tackle, and then two more Bulls come to find him at the 25. Bring him down toward the sideline. Mac Harrison, Deshaun Rucker make the tackle for South Florida. Gain of 4 on the play. Spotted at the 25-yard line. In the win streak, the Gators have averaged 23.6 points per game, but only have 6 on the board right now. 2:36 to go in the half. 2 left. Pair of tight ends right. Out of the pistol. Yep.
They're changing the play. They're coming after us here, Sean.
2nd and 6. Handed the ball. Good hole. Left side. Scoops away from a man. And he's just shy of the line to gain. Probably 2 yards as it will be spotted. Schuler made a heck of a play. Otherwise, ball is probably in the end zone.
Yeah, they came with a blitz, but we ran outside zone to the left out of the pistol. And man, it was a shoestring tackle where he's scoring easily.
3rd and 2 at the 21. Handed off to Ball into a lot of traffic to his left, and he is brought down. Loss of a yard, maybe 2. Wow. And the Gators
2-minute timeout.
will decide here what's next at the 2-minute timeout. Now in the 2-minute offense need to convert here. Likely the shotgun motions Wilson across his face right to left. There's movement up front. Nope.
I don't think we're going to snap it.
Bulls did not move. Billy Napier's into the ear of the linesman to the near side saying they
Timeout.
moved. I thought
Florida,
they did.
the first of the half. 30-second timeout.
Gators using this timeout here to perhaps change their mind as Trey Smack now does have a helmet on. Snap back, and the hold is down. Kick is away by Trey Smack, and it is a good one. Good from 41 yards. 3 field goals made by Trey Smack here in the first half. Alvon Isaac, deepest back for the Bulls. Smack will send this over his head with ease. Touchback will put it on the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 25. Trips right, single left. Brown picks his foot up, puts it down, awaiting the shotgun snap. Little dump off to the left side. Isaac makes the catch, got room to run, and he scampers ahead along the near side of the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 15 yards. Moore and Thornton make the tackle.
Yeah, just a little halfback screen to the left.
Please reset the game clock to 1:42. 1:42.
It's blocked real well by South Florida. They let the Gators rush. Got a couple linemen out on the perimeter. Easy first down by the Bulls.
Ball on the left hash of the 40. Trips right, single left. Snap back to Brown. Throws left side. At the running back again, and Isaac tiptoes along the sideline. Gain of 6 after the catch out to the near side. This is more like the Tennessee offense this started this drive. 2nd and 4, the minute 30 to go. Pup Howard on the stop as he makes his season debut. Good to have Pup back. From the 46, 2 in a stack near side, 2 wide right. Shotgun snap to Brown, 4 on the rush, throws out left side, laying down, looking to make the catch. Ooh, and reeled complete for Rubin. Not only did he keep it off the ground, but he kept it in bounds. Thornton kept it from going for any more.
Yeah, not a great throw by Byron Brown, but a good catch. You may want to drop it, but
3rd and 1. Snap back quickly to Brown, hands it off. Isaac got around the right side, first down, loose at the 30, and then ankle tackled inside the 30-yard line. The Gainesville native out of Hawthorne High School, first down at the 29 of the Gators.
Yeah, that was a nifty little run. He bounced it outside to the wide field, and then Jordan Castell came up to try to make the play, and he put his foot in the ground and cut back left, picked up another 10 or 12 yards.
Isaac stays in the running back on the right hip, and Brown takes a low shotgun snap on 1st and 10 from the 29, flushed out. Running to his left, this is where he's dangerous. 25-20 and out of bounds. There's a flag down the backfield. Could be holding against the Bulls. Play stopped at 42 seconds.
holding. Offense number 51, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Costly. That's the backup left tackle who got the start today, Zane Herring. They're still without Derek Bowman, the starting left tackle, the graduate student.
Yeah, George Gomes was the rusher to that side.
Timeout, South Florida, the first of the half.
Yeah, he grabbed him. He didn't really even need to grab him, really. But thank goodness he did.
Timeout Bulls, they have 2 remaining. First and 20 after the penalty at the Florida 39. Gators show blitz. Here they come. Brown pump fake. Climbs the pocket and dives for a gain of about 3 or 4 yards. Dives and the ball hit the ground at just shy of the 35-yard line. Gators brought the house. Miles Graham forced him. Brown, pocket closing, throws left side. That's caught by Neptune. Broken tackle as he curled for the ball and then spun around the initial defender, Devin Moore. It'll stop the clock here at 13
Timeout,
seconds.
South Florida.
And a second timeout call by the Bulls as they get ready to face 3rd and 8 at the 27. Trips right, single left. And the Bulls, no, the Gators will take a timeout.
Timeout, Florida. Their second of the half.
Single left, trips right, off the left hash of the 27. Brown in the shotgun. The silent count of the snap. Back to Brown. Wants to throw. Pocket closing. Oh, he eluded the sack by Woods. He escaped. He's loose. 15-10. Stumbles and his ankle tackled inside the 10 down at the 7. Jaden Woods had him. Had him in the backfield. And Brown escaped. The tackle finally made by Bryce Thornton. It's 1st and goal, Bulls.
Timeout, South Florida. The 3rd and final of the half. 30-second timeout.
With 2 seconds left in the half, and South Florida had that one timeout in their pocket. They use it here. We'll get one crack at it.
Yeah, we ran some twists, and Jaden Woods came free, just couldn't get him down. If we tackle him there, I think that takes them out of field goal range, and they have to throw like a Hail Mary.
Wow. Gain of 20 yards. That's the 19th career run of 20 or more yards in 22 career games for Byram Brown. Leon the holder. And the Gators will call timeout before the ball is
snapped. Timeout, Florida. The 3rd and final of the half. 30-second timeout.
They went ahead and snapped the ball and kicked it anyway. But the timeout called before the snap went back, and that's got Napier a little upset. 4 seconds left in the half. Snap back, good hold. Kicks away, and the chip shot for Gramatica is good. There's contact at the end of the play. No flags down. And that'll do it for the half.
Morgan Uber down on the field waiting on Coach Napier to make his way over there, and he is there now. So let's get you down to Morgan.
Coach, you hold them to 3 there. How has your defense handled their tempo?
Yeah, I would say pretty well. You know, I think both teams have struggled in the red area, right? We scored twice. We've got 2 penalties. Got to have a little bit more precision when we get down here and score territory. But again, we've moved the ball. We've got to finish with touchdowns in the red area. And in general, the quarterback is a tough tackle. So we got to wrap up a little. We got him dead to rights right before the half there. We got to wrap this guy up.
What challenges is it with your offense that they're facing?
Say it again.
What challenges is it with your offense that they're facing?
Well, we've had 2 penalties. I mean, we scored twice that get called back, and then just a little precision at each position. In general here, just got to execute a little bit better.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Gators won the toss earlier, deferred, so they'll start with the football here in the 3rd quarter. Vernell Brown III, his deepest back. Kick left to right, sidewinding kick, and we'll get over VB3 and a touchback. Lagway in the shotgun, trips in a triangle to his left. Breaking out of that is Hansen. Fake a handoff to Jackson. Lagway steps up, pump fake, scrambling now. Shovels it to Jackson to his right, made the catch. Now retreating after getting hit, and it's going to end up being a loss on the play. Travion Mitchell, the nose guard, ended up making the tackle. It was a near Mahomes-like play, and it ends up being a loss on the play of 2.
Yeah, I thought DJ missed J. Michael Sturdivant on a shallow cross. Just get it out of your hands, give it to him, and let him run. Maybe he didn't see him.
Wilson shuffles back to the right of Lagway. Lagway pulls it out. Looks to throw on 2nd and 10. Throws low and drawing down to get it, but unable to make the catch. Pernell Brown III. Threw it left to the hash marks. James Chenault, the Orlando native, on coverage for South Florida. Now the Gators, who are 2 of 5 on 3rd down, face 3rd and 12.
Yeah, a little play action. Just ran a single receiver running like a 12, 15-yard curl route. DJ just threw it a little low and Sturdivant couldn't grab it.
Bulls showing blitz off the edge. We'll see if Jackson stays in here to chip. The running back is left of Lagway in the shotgun. 2 to each side. Play clock winding down. 2-1. Snap back to Lagway. Lagway looking to throw. Climbs the pocket. Wrapped up and sacked. First sack of the game belongs to Mac Harris. And I believe the first 3 and out on either side. Happens to start the 3rd quarter, and Tommy Doman will punt for just the 2nd time this season, first time today.
Yeah, it was just a 4-man rush. They ran a little twist, bringing one of the guys from depth, and we did a poor job with our eyes on the front line there, seeing who the rushers were.
Joshua Porter back deep for the Bulls. Gators got to figure out how to block this. They got a lot of guys coming up here looking to block this punt.
I think we got to delay a game.
Delay a game.
Delay of game. Offense, 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
After 0 penalties last week, that's 5 now on the Gators today.
Yeah, there's a lot of communication. You mentioned, Sean, they had a lot of guys up there, but, you know, our up backs, you know, I think that's Tyreek Sapp. I can't see the other numbers, but, you know, we got big guys there. They had a lot of communication trying to figure out who's blocking who, and then the play clock ran out.
Snap back to Doman. Gets it away clean.
Wow.
Hangs a high, booming kick down the right side. Porter back to the 20 to field it outside the numbers. Cuts back right, broke a tackle, and then dropped at about the 26-yard line. It's a 63-yard punt by Tommy Doman, the transfer from Michigan.
And not only was it a boomer, but he positioned it and placed it between the numbers and the sideline.
Flag down.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both against the receiving team. Personal foul, blocking below the waist, number 21 is declined. Personal foul, blocking out of bounds, number 9 will be accepted from the end of the kick, half the distance, automatic first down.
Trips right, single left off the left hash. Snap back to Brown. Gators rush 4, 1 delayed. Pass in the middle. Catch made by Nimrod at the 14, but tackled immediately by Sharif Denson. Be a gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down. Tight end left, shotgun snap. Off the play fake, throw right side, caught. And advancing 5 more yards is Rubin outside the near numbers. Finally tackled by George Gumbs Jr., but it is a Bulls first down, their 10th of the game.
He's just counting the box. If we have too many guys in there and they can't run, he's going to sling it out here to these wide receiver screens. And I don't know if I've ever seen someone, it takes someone so long to throw a screen out there, his big old windup.
Brown coming to life here for the Gators defense. 1st and 10, Bulls at the 26. Play call change for the Bulls. Brown now drops back in the shotgun. 2 to each side, tight end left. Snap back, hand it off. Norton running left. And he is blasted as he tried to look upfield. Gators strung him out. Miles Graham get credit mostly for the tackle here. We'll see if this is a tackle for loss. Yeah. It is for a yard.
Really good job by Tyreek Sapp there at the defensive end position, stringing that play out and not allowing the South Florida running back to get going vertical.
2nd and 11, the lights are starting to take over here at the Swamp. Trips right, single left. Byron throws right or over the middle, and a catch made for a gain of, we'll call it 8. Rubin just kind of got to the middle of the field and sat down for the ball. Denson and Graham make the tackle.
Yeah, it's almost like this little option route by Rubin, number 6. He just comes off the ball, looks for a little soft area in the zone. And Byron Brown put it right on him.
Rubin graduated from Stanford in 3 years and then came to Tampa to play for South Florida. Third down and a big three here. Snap back to Brown. Brown looking to throw. In trouble, scrambling. Wrapped up and brought down short of the line of gain. He got maybe a yard on the scramble. But the Gators kept bodies there in front of them and keep them from getting to the line to gain. Burrows, Sapp, and Woods make the stop.
Yeah, that's a good job in the pass rush there, being disciplined, not getting too far upfield. Byron Brown was really confused there. He didn't know where to go with the football. Looks like his left shoulder hurts. Had it hanging.
Those are three guys that nobody would want to run into. Leon to punt. Bulls got a first down, but the drive stalls here at the South Florida 34-yard line. Pernell Brown the third. Back for the Gators at his own 24. Off the left hash. Good kick, spiraling, sends Brown back, waits for a fair catch, fields it at about the 13-yard line. And that's where the Gators will start up after the 50-yard punt. Will shift into the pistol. Hanson tight end left. Wilson motions left to right. Snap back to Lagway, handed off to Jackson. Started left, cuts back up a little bit. And we'll see where they spot this football. He's jammed up. This may be a tackle for a loss. Yeah, it's going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well,
Selenskar, the defensive tackle, jammed him up.
we came with outside zone to the left. We just didn't block anybody. Great penetration by the Bulls defense, and we lose a yard.
Yeah, 2nd and 11. Wilson motions left to right. Lagway takes the snap, fake the handoff. Runs right, turns, throws back to Jackson on his left. Caught it, and he's open for more. 25-30 to the 35 and out to the 39-yard line, roughly in front of the Gators bench. Jackson is shaken up after the play, and the hit by Xavier Hamilton. Chunk play for the Gators. First down brought to you by Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Yeah, good call. We had a little screen play to Jacoby Jackson, kind of a little half roll to the right. Austin Barber, the left tackle, sprinted out, kicked out the corner. Jacoby hit it up inside. Big game, but it looked like he hurt his shoulder on the tackle.
And Jaden Ball has come in for Jackson and flips around to the left hip of Lagway in the shotgun. Trips right to the field side. 1st and 10. Lagway takes the snap, rolls right, winds, lobs it down the right side, laying out, but incomplete and intercepted as a matter of fact. Sturdivant laid out, so did Chenault, and it's Chenault who comes up with it. The first turnover of the game is an interception down at the South Florida 19-yard line.
Yeah, he just rolled right. They were playing a too-high safety look. They tried to throw a post back across the field, and Chenault laid out. I assume he made his catch. We need to see a replay.
We'll get a replay here. Chenault's first interception, if it stands, out of Jones High School in Orlando. A sudden change here. Be a better look on this angle here. And partner, I think he's got it.
I think they're going to review it. I think he catches it, but I feel like the ball, the ground helped him catch it. But I could be wrong.
You know, here's an interesting thing that's happened. We've been talking about the weather today. The ESPN SEC Network crew at halftime took the on-field cameras out because of the chance
the
of
ruling
lightning.
on the field is an interception. The previous play is under further review.
They were going to proceed with just 3 cameras. We don't know if those extra cameras got back in place. But if you're only having 3 cameras now using, it might be hard to review this play. Sean Kelly back in the side of the swamp. Shane Matthews, the call is upheld. Interception for South Florida. That's the 10th career interception thrown by DJ Lagway. And the Bulls will have it here at their own 18-yard line. Sudden change here in a 9-6 ball game.
Well, we have them backed up here. 3 and out would be great, Sean.
Brown motions the tight end back to the formation. Takes the snap, hands it off. Isaac running to his left. And a flag comes in as he's hit and brought down to the 21-yard line.
Late flag.
At the moment it's a gain of 3. Aaron Childs, the primary defender for the Gators. Looks like it might be against Florida.
Face mask.
Personal foul, blocking below the waist, defense number 14. The 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Well,
that's a call you don't see much on a defensive player.
I was going to say, I was trying to remember there in that moment if I remember the last one. Apparently, the officiating crew, by the way, on that review was wanting more angles, but because of what we said before the break, the limited cameras, they were unable to get the true look they wanted, so they upheld the call. 9-6 Florida, 1st and 10 at the Bulls, 36 after the penalty. Quarterback draw, Brown into the arms of 3 Gators defenders after forward progress of 2 yards to the 38. I mean, it's like, you know, the mascot's the bull. He runs like a bull.
Yeah, he's a big kid. Yeah. Big kid.
I mean, Jaden Robinson, who can thump somebody, needed 2 teammates to help him. 2nd and 8. 1 right, pair left to the boundary. Fake the handoff to Isaac. Pass. It's up over the middle, and he missed a wide open tight end, and Wyatt Sullivan crossing right to left. Incomplete. And a big 3rd and 8 upcoming for the Bulls.
I mean, that's just a busted coverage. Tight end was on the lineup on the right side of the football field, ran a shallow cross, and that big old windup through a sinker. If he catches that, it's another 20, 25 yards.
On 3rd down, South Florida's 5 of 11. 3rd and 8 at the 38-yard line. 2 right, single left. Heavy backfield, including the tight end. Shotgun snap to Brown. Gators blitz. Brown winds, throws, got hit in the back, and it wobbles incomplete to the right side of the field. And South Florida will punt for the 2nd time in the 3rd quarter.
Well, we brought some pressure.
Yeah, Aaron Childs
finally got to him. He was trying to sling one down the sideline for a deep shot and got hit right as he was trying to throw the football.
The Gators defense is doing their part. Vernell Brown III back deep for the Gators at about his own 21-yard line. Chase Leon to punt off the left hash. He gets it away and sends another huge kick downfield. Bounces at the 9, checks up and goes out of bounds near the 10. Boy, Leon's punts have been awfully good on his last 2 attempts. That's a 51-yard, well-placed punt. Spotted on the left hash. Wilson motions out to the right. Lagway swings it to Wilson. Made the catch, but they had too many defenders there, and they're going to wrestle Wilson down. It is a positive play here that does get him outside the 15. Likely the spot will be between the 16 and 17-yard line. Taven Ward on the stop. And 1 blocker for Wilson and 3 defenders.
Yeah, I think that was an RPO, Sean, that we should have handed the ball off. Maybe DJ thought he could get it to Trey quickly and he could make somebody miss, but they had too many guys out there to throw it out there.
Wilson has caught a pass in every game he's played as a Gator. Wilson motions right to left on 2nd down. Handed off the ball, stiff arm the man, runs to his left, stiff arms another, tiptoes the boundary, 1st down across the 30. What a run by Jaden Baugh. Selisgar finally got him out of bounds into the Gators bench. But Jaden Baugh is on his way to a 100-yard rushing day.
Yeah, that was just all Jaden Baugh. And an outside zone to the left. He stiff arms a guy. As soon as he takes the handoff, then he stiff arms another guy and breaks a tackle. Picks up some good yardage.
See, he stepped out at the 26. Nonetheless, it's still a 1st down. Ball empties out. Double tight. Nobody in the backfield with Langwood, who takes the snap. Flushed out of the pocket. Tucks it. Runs to his right. Broken tackle at the 35. And then scampers ahead to the 39-yard line. There's a flag down. Back near the line of scrimmage. Could be another hold on the Gators.
Holding. Offense number 66. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
It's on Jake Slaughter, the All-American center. And what should have been a highlight play for DJ Lagway is coming back. 6th penalty on the Gators. This one's costly because you were working out of deep in your own end. And I just looked at the replay, partner. They are calling it strict today. 6:05 and counting in the third. First or second and 32. Beg your pardon. First should be 20 at the 17. Langley to throw. Guns one right side. Wilson on an out route, make the catch. First down up the field for Moore along the right sideline. Big pitch and catch past Jarvis Lee Jr. Trey Wilson and DJ Lagway move the chains and the Gators to the plus side of the field.
Yeah, I mean, talking about how they've been playing so soft. They played man coverage there. And with Trey in the slot, he just ran a corner route, ran right by their defender. DJ dropped it in there nicely.
TJ Abrams is checked in. One receiver right. Now he motions back across to the left. And a false start by Florida.
False start. 71 offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
So on the backup right guard, Roderick Kearney. Just too many speed bumps that are self-induced here. Mizell and Abrams to the right. Now facing first and 15 at the 45. Abrams motions back left. Lines up off left tackle. Shotgun snap to Lagway. Fake the handoff. Throws under pressure. Dumped it right side. Catch and blasted was Abrams at the line of scrimmage. Deshaun Rucker. This is the way South Florida looked defensively last week against Boise State. Flying around.
That's the play we've ran multiple times tonight, where the up back or wing back could be a tight end or receiver. Receiver in this case slides behind the line of scrimmage to the flat. It's been open all night. DJ threw it. Their corner made a really good play.
Lagway had to get rid of it in a hurry. Had an unblocked defender coming right at him. Second and 14, gain of a yard officially. Mizell motions to the right. Off the right hash. The Gators in the blue jersey, orange pants. Lagway takes the shotgun snap. Looking, fires over the middle. Crossing route, caught by Wilson. And bounced off the defender. Now modest gain to the Bulls' 47-yard line. DJ Harris brought down Trey Wilson.
Gators ran a mesh concept there. Had two guys at about 5 to 6 yards running shallow crosses. He chose to throw that one to Trey Wilson. Got us in a manageable situation here on third down.
6 catches for Wilson. 3rd and 7 from the Bulls' 47-yard line. 3 left, 2 right. Empty here for Lagway. Takes the shotgun snap. The rush is 4. Lagway climbs the pocket, scrambling. And the secondary defenders step up and meet him and bring him down after a gain of 2 at the 45-yard line. Mac Harris, he and Schuler, those 2 very good linebackers for South Florida, keep Lagway contained, and the Gators will punt on 4th and 5 at the Bulls' 45-yard line.
Yeah, the Bulls rushed 4, and we were in an empty formation. DJ just might have left the pocket a little too soon there, but another stop by the Bulls defense. We just can't get anything going.
No. Joshua Porter back in his own 6. Tommy Doman to punt here, right to left. Gets it away, end over end. Trying to check this one up. Porter calls for a fair catch and makes it at about the 14-yard line. See if the Gators can keep them deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Byron Brown in the shotgun. Sends a receiver in motion left to right. Fakes the handoff. Sends it to that motioning receiver. Fingertip catch. And a spin and a gain of 14 yards on Rubin's grab. If not for the gloves, it's incomplete.
Yeah, that's the play that we've been running all day. And they hit it for a big gainer.
14 yards. Handed off to Norton, running left. Stringing it out, and blasted after turning upfield for a yard, maybe 2. Helmet comes off of Childs on the play. He'll have to come off. Pop Howard will replace him. At the 31-yard line, it'll be 2nd and 8. Gators have 293 yards of offense. They want to lead by 3, and now L.J. McCray is down. And McCray playing in his first game back from a knee sprain during camp. He's needing attention on that left leg.
Yeah, Golish is wanting a penalty on us because he fell down. They were trying to go tempo.
Well, if the ball is spotted, the Gators may lose the timeout here to avoid a delay of game penalty. Tate, what'd you see down there?
It looked like his knee brace was busted, and it looked like coaches just told him to go down because it was an equipment matter, not necessarily, hey, faking an injury.
Yeah. Thanks for seeing that for us. Tate Casey on the sidelines. His report's brought to you by ViStar Credit Union. Do good, bank better. Brown in the shotgun off the left hash. 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Takes the snap. Quarterback keep behind the leading running back. And the Gators hold Brown to a carry of about 2.5 yards. Makai Barreau, who's been busy today, plugs up Brown and forces now 3rd down and 5.
This is a big 3rd down right here. I mean, it's getting late in the ball game.
5 of 12 on 3rd down. Quick snap back to Brown. Wyants fires down the right side. Leaping grab made at the 40 by Singleton. He's gone. Down the right side, 10-5, touchdown, South Florida.
I mean, there wasn't much there. They went hurry. He just dropped back, and they threw a go route that was underthrown. Their guy goes up, makes a play, and walks into the end zone.
Dramatica for the extra point. And now the officials have blown the whistles. There's a South Florida lineman down before the snap of the football.
Timeout. South Florida, their first of the half. 30-second timeout.
We'll keep it right here with 2:03 to go.
This timeout is being taken for an injury.
I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner.
I think he's...
Tate Casey, are you on that end of the ballpark?
Yeah, man, I'm right down here on the line of scrimmage. I looked over, and he was face down.
And what was interesting, Sean, they went really fast on that 3rd down there. We were running some guys off the field, but they didn't substitute, so the ball's live.
Yep.
And he just threw a go route. We had 2 defenders there. They didn't see the ball. He goes up, makes a play, and then jogs into the end zone.
And now they help up Skinner. And he is able to walk and now slightly jog off the field. That is a big young man, 6'5", 325 pounds. Snap back, good hold, and the kick is automatic for Gramatica. Kick left to right. Vernell Brown drifting to his right. Will let it hit the end zone and tumble into the hedges. Jaden Ball remains the running back. Unsure if Jacoby Jackson got banged up earlier in this quarter and is unable to return, but Napier has choices in that running back group. 2 tight ends shift right to left. Slaughter reaches over the football, and in the pistol a snap to Lagway. Turns, hands it off to Ball. Running to his right, tackled for a loss. Where is the blocking up front? Watson and Schuler explode into the backfield to drop Jaden Ball.
That's one of our bread and butter plays out of the pistol, the stretch outside zone, and they're beating us to the punch in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd down and 12 after the loss of 2 from the 23. Ball shifts out of the backfield. Trips left to right. Snap back to Lagway. 4 on the rush. Throws over the middle. Caught over the middle by Hansen at the 30. And churns his way to get to the 33-yard line. 2 yards shy of the line to gain, setting up 3rd down and 2. Watson and Harris bring down Hansen, who has a multiple reception game.
Yeah, I love the play call. Just curl flats on both sides. Tight end hooks over the ball. Ball's out on time. Somebody is open. Let's pick up the pace here.
Brown to the right, now motions to Langway's left. Pistol formation, and possibly a false start against the Gators, and it is.
False start. Offense number 58. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
It's on Austin Barber, the left tackle.
Yeah, one of their backers kind of acted like he was blitzing in the A-gap, and I guess Austin saw him, made him flinch.
Gators are approaching double-digit penalties here in game 2. Now it makes it 3rd and 7. Florida's 2 for 7 on 3rd down. 59 seconds remaining in the quarter. Wilson motions to his right. 2-by-2 set. Ball stays in. Off the snap, a throw right side, caught by Wilson, but wrestled down after a modest gain. 2 yards maybe to the 30. And the Gators will have to punt. Jarvis Lee, the nickelback, wrestles Trey Wilson down after making the catch.
Yeah, the Gator, they brought pressure there, played man coverage. You couldn't have asked for a better. You had Vernell Brown, I think, or Sturdivant on a corner route from the slot. I guess man coverage, just lay that thing out. Maybe you get pass interference or you get a big play.
Yeah. Porter back deep. Dolman to punt. This on 4th and 4 at his own 31. High snap, it's over his head. Into the end zone. Dolman's got to send it through the back of the end zone. He does. He rolls down and taps it through the back of the end zone. It is a safety. 15-9 South Florida.
And they're getting the ball.
Yes. We've heard boos throughout the stadium when the punt team took the field, and now you can hear USF fans.
Yeah, Tommy had no chance of catching that.
So the deep backs for South Florida are thinking they could get this between the 10 and the 20, possibly. So Gators kicking after the safety. Smack on the approach, the kick will go right to left. And it'll be fielded at the 11 by Isaac. Up the right hash marks. Met at the 30. Bounced off a tackle and spins for 2 more yards. So 1st and 10, Bulls at their own 32-yard line with now 6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Brown in the shotgun with Isaac, the Gainesville native, at running back. Handed off to Isaac. Straight ahead, gains 2 yards and driven back. Johnson, Robinson,
It's the end of the
Lions
third quarter.
in on the stop. End of the third. And as the Gators defense takes the field, Shane Matthews, this crowd probably needs to help a lot here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we got to dig deep right now, man. This is a big series right here.
Final 15, what do you need to see here?
Well, it's a one-score game, right? And there's nothing easy these days, okay? We made a few uncharacteristic mistakes. This group's got some fight in them. We got to go play one more quarter of football here and make some plays. We got to give our guys some opportunities and let this group go play.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Brown takes the shotgun snap. Pressure coming up the middle. Throws early, low to the left side, incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Wyatt Sullivan.
Yeah, we brought a little delayed pressure there and got to him as he was releasing the football. He chose the wrong wideout, thank goodness.
I'd like to see the Gators blitz a whole heck of a lot here now.
Yeah, he struggles in the passing game. I mean, he threw a long touchdown, but that was just drop back, throw it down there. But we need to get after him.
Trips in a triangle to the left, single receiver right. Toward the boundary, spotted on the right hash. 3rd and 8 at the Bulls' 34-yard line. Motion to the right. Brown. Yep. False start. The left tackle, Zane Herring. Second time for him tonight.
False start. Offense number 51. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Yep, you can credit the congregation for that one. That is a crowd-induced false start. Keep it going. Keep it going. 3rd and 13 now. Back to 29. Out of a huddle here for the Bulls. Rare. 2-by-2 set. Brown the shotgun. Robinson up into the A-gap. Here he comes. Pressure. Flushes Brown up to the right. Fires a big one. Downfield. Leaping. Almost intercepted at the 26 by Devin Moore. Double coverage on the freshman receiver, Neptune. And the Gators almost got a takeaway. They do force a punt here and should have pretty good field position if Leon doesn't hit one of those 60-yarders again.
Yeah, Gators brought pressure, and they blocked it up pretty well. And force Byron Bryant out to his right a little bit, then try to throw a deep post across the field. Backside corner was Devin Moore, made a good play on the ball.
Both quarterbacks have attempted 27 passes today. They motion out. Watch out here. They could fake it. He does kick it down the right side. Ball checks and gets a Gators bounce at the 25-yard line. They sprinted the up back in motion and up the right side. That's the look they gave Boise State when they faked last week. There is a flag down. It's going to be procedure, it looks like, against South Florida.
Just decline it.
Illegal motion, number 27. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Well, I guess we're going to make them punt it again, which I'm good with as well, but sometimes.
Yes. All right, so we'll play this game, right? If they decline it, it would have been at the 25-yard line.
Yeah. I just know sometimes, in the special teams, you get silly blocks in the back and things of that nature. Maybe I'm thinking negative, and you push us even farther back if you.
Well, think about the South Carolina game last week.
Well, no, Burnell could take it to the house.
South Carolina forced their opponent last week to Virginia Tech, of all things, to kick again, and they housed it. New line of scrimmage is the 24 on 4th and 18. Great job by this crowd and the Gators defense. Be on guard. Motion left to right. Back to Leon. And he kicks it inside the numbers right side. Fielded at the 25. Brown. Dead sprint to his right. 40, 45, 50. 40 on this side of the field. And out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Flag at the end of the play.
Well, their guys done such a good job placing the punt. He kicked it in the middle of the field. Gave us a chance to run it back. Good thing I'm not down there coaching.
51-yard punt.
After the play, personal foul, number 34, kicking team. 15-yard penalty from the end of the return, 1st down.
Well, how do you do? Talk about getting set up nicely. Brown fielded that at the 25. It's about a 45-yard return, and now a penalty on top of that. Rico Watson, the third.
Really,
hit Brown late and out of bounds. Chucked him into the Gators bench.
Really good blocks by Toombs and Cormani McLean on that return.
Officially, the return is 40 yards, and the Gators have it 1st and 10 at the Bulls' 20-yard line. Down 15-9. Lagway in the pistol with Jaden Ball. Motion to the tight end Livingston to the right. Handed off. Ball running to the right. Off the Livingston block to the 15. Hurdles a man at the 14 and brought down near the 12. Mac Harris finally brought down Jaden Ball. That's going to be a gain of about 7 yards. Maybe 8. Yep. No, 7. 2nd and 3 upcoming. Early 4th quarter. Gators trying to grab a lead back. Lagway, I think, is adjusting at the line of scrimmage. Drops back into the pistol, motions Livingston right to left. Trips to the far side. Lagway takes the snap, hands it off to Ball. Runs right, trying to turn the corner to the 10, and then tackled out of bounds. Get a couple more here for Ball. A good spot would put him at the 9, and that's what they'll do. They'll put it down to the 9. Boogsy Silvera, transferred from McNeese. We saw him last year, as a matter of fact, on the tackle for South Florida. That's a good Greek moving in storage. 1st down for the Gators as they operate in the One Blood Big Red Bus red zone. 1st and goal at the 9 on the right hash. Tight formation, everybody close on either side. Turn, a handoff to Ball. Ball tried to leap over defender and got caught airborne and is brought down at the 4. Positive carry there. Mac Harris again stops Jaden Ball.
I hand it to him every down here.
Subs on both sides. Trey Wilson comes in for the Gators.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jaden Ball now 15 carries, 85 yards. In the pistol with Lagway. Tight end and a receiver right. Same goes for the left. Fake the handoff the ball. Lagway throws left side. And two different receivers are unable to come up with it. Twisting to try to make the catch was Hansen. Wilson was going behind him, and it's incomplete.
Good play call. DJ threw like a fall-away jumper there. He just put his foot in the ground and throw it out there.
Threw it off his
This should have been picked off if Hansen doesn't touch it.
Wow. Yeah, I think you're right. Sturdivant back in, wide left, in the slot, same side. Wilson, Livingston, split out wide right. Lagway with ball on his left hip. 3rd and goal at the 4. Snap back to Lagway. Pumps, throws, dart into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
That was a good throw.
The quick slant and the catch by Trey Wilson. Wilson's 9th career touchdown.
Not sure if it was an RPO or a call play with a little quick jab fake to the tailback, but he just threw a little slant, hitting right in the numbers.
Dolman to hold on the extra point. This for the lead. It's clean, it's away, and it's good. Florida 16, South Florida 15. 12:29 to go in the 4th quarter. Back after this on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield. And it was all set up by a 40-yard punt return by Vernell Brown III.
That was the big play of the game, man. That changed the momentum.
It did. 16-15 Florida. Smack on the kickoff, sends it through the back of the end zone. And a touchback. Brown's been a factor here in the 4th. 1st and 10 Bulls. Brown takes the shotgun snap, pulls it back. Out of the gut of the tailback, tried to run right. He's brought down inside of a yard from the line of scrimmage. Great plays by Miles Graham and Jaden Woods.
Yeah, they try to run zone read. He hasn't kept many of those today. He pulled that one, but we played it very well.
89,000 plus. 2nd and 9 from the 26. Shotgun snap, fake the handoff. Brown to throw over the middle. Tip, almost intercepted. Childs got a hand on it, and then it floated toward Graham, just couldn't pick it off.
Yeah, they were trying to hit a drag route to the tight end. I can't tell if he threw it behind him, which, if he probably makes a good throw, we intercept it.
You're probably right. 3rd and 9. Bulls 6-14 on 3rd down. Two-by-two set. Norton, the running back. Left of, or now right of Brown. Shotgun snap at the knees. Brown to throw. Crossing route, caught. But brought down at the 29-yard line, Miles Graham. Stuffs the play, step for step with Wyatt Sullivan. That'll bring up 4th down, and the Bulls will bring their punt team on.
Yeah, really good effort by Miles Graham on that shallow cross. The big thing there is them completing it, but he brought the tight end to the ground. You know, you see so many times in man coverage, that guy breaks that tackle, and it's a huge play. Good job by Miles.
Chase Leon to punt again. The Australian will send this down the near side, I would suspect this time. It's on the left hash. 4th and 7 from the Bulls 28. Back to Leon. Sends it off his right foot. Deep punt toward the right or near sideline. Fair catch called for by Brown at about the 19-yard line. 52-yard punt for Leon and a timeout here at the Swamp. Lagway in the shotgun, and Baugh will shift into the pistol as his running back. Both tight ends shift right to left. Man in motion. Turn, handoff. Baugh saw one hole, it closed up, bounced to his left, stays on his feet, putting a hand down to stay up, and that effort will get him nearly 5 yards on this carry on 1st down. Good balance by Baugh, who's about 10 yards shy of another 100-yard rushing game. Second and 5 at their own 25-yard line. Lagway has attempted 29 passes, connecting on 22, 214 yards. In the pistol, Lagway motions Hansen across to his right. Toss sweep right side. Here's ball. Cuts it up inside. And is brought down after a gain of just 2 yards. Maybe a yard. Man, I tell you what, South Florida's defense smaller up front, Shane, but they move well.
They're scrappy.
Yep.
They have played well today. We just ran a tall sweep to the short side of the field down here. Wasn't blocked very well. Good penetration by the Bulls.
Amir Jackson's going to check in now. There's an extra tight end. 3rd down and 4 at the Gator 26. This is a big one here, gang. Gators 3 of 9 on 3rd down. Lagway in the pistol with ball. Ball steps up to his right hip. Motion Jackson left to right. Takes the snap. Lagway throws left side. And somehow caught by Mizell on a quick slant in. It should have been pass interference. He was being tackled before the ball arrived. Mizell somehow gets his first catch here, beating Chenault to the football.
Yeah, it's just an old West Coast offense play right there. You line up in 2-by-2 motion to 3-by-1. You got the single receiver backside press coverage. Mizell ran a good slant. DJ put it right on him. Good contested catch.
1st down, move the chains, brought to you by Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers. 1st and 10 at the Gator 34. Out of the pistol. Handed off to Jackson, who's back into the game. Shuffles his feet as he got to the line of scrimmage. There's a flag down. A gain of 3 prior to the penalty, which appears to be offsides. It's like South Florida lined up in the neutral zone.
Offside. Defense number 53 in the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty. 1st down. Correction, 63, number 63.
Selisgar has had a nice day today as one of their defensive tackles. Tried to cheat the system. 1st and 5 after the penalty. The dark skies are now to the east here in Gainesville. Wilson wide left, Mizell to the near side. Gators moving left to right here in the 4th quarter, up by 1. Shift the tight end Hansen to the right, tight end to each side. The other is Amir Jackson. Pistol snap, pulling it out, Lagway. Rolls right, throws high for a crossing Trey Wilson near midfield. Just missed him.
Yeah, that's the play we've run. Stuck it in his belly, roll right. It's just like, it's the old naked bootleg, but we don't turn our back and roll then. Boy, he had him wide open. That was a huge gainer.
And Shane, isn't that the play that gets them out of that soft drop back coverage?
Yeah, I mean,
in front of them.
Yeah, they've just kind of given us that all day. We've hit it a few times before we missed that one.
2nd and 5. Play clock at 9, and from the 44, Lagway in the pistol here with Jacoby Jackson. Turning the handoff, Jackson running left. Spins to the 40, broken tackle, 1st down, spin cycle again. Almost to midfield.
Got a great spin move, then he spun on air.
Yes. Well, if I'm going to spin, I may as well just keep spinning. Tackle made by Rico Watson, 1st down Gators.
Work the clock here.
It is winding and approaching 8 minutes left in the ballgame. 16-15, Florida leads South Florida. VB3 wide left, Sturdivant to the right. Jackson motions over toward the left side. Out of the pistol, Lagway takes the snap. Handoff, left side, Jackson probing. Finds a little crease and a rush onto the plus side of the field. Down at the Bulls' 49-yard line. Travion Mitchell and Rico Watson combine on the tackle for the Bulls.
Yeah, just outside zone to the left. Jacoby was kind of trying to find his way in there. I think the linemen were kind of standing up. His vision was lost, but he still got 3 yards.
2nd and 7 as a result. Onto the plus side of the field. Gators will snap just above the Gator head logo. Brown motions across to the right. Handed off to Jackson. Runs counter to the line and plows his way for a gain of 4 to the 45-yard line. It will set up 3rd down and about 3 here for the Gators.
Yeah, we didn't block many people there. That was all Jacoby Jackson in the last minute. Big Harris, Najee Harris, pushed him forward for a few more yards.
Gators will try and convert a 2nd, 3rd down on this drive. Trey Wilson back in. He's got the lone Gators touchdown today. Double tight on the right. Hansen and Jackson. Wilson motions to the right. Turn. Hand off to Jackson. Met in the backfield. and dropped. Tackle for loss. Jacob Merrifield puts the Gators into a 4th down situation. And they'll send the punt team onto the field. So the drive stalls at the Bulls' 46-yard line.
Yeah, I'd like to see the replay of that. It looked like somebody flashed right at Jacoby when he got to the line of scrimmage and he tried to move to his right and get inside, but nothing was there.
Joshua Porter deep to receive at about his own 6-yard line. Clean snap this time back to Dolman. Kicks it to the left side numbers. Fair catch called for. Bounces at the 6 and tumbles into the end zone. Couldn't keep it in play. Touchback. And we'll take a break. Bulls football when we come back. 1-point game with 5:52 to go. Brown in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks right. Throws. And a short pass complete inside the hash marks to the freshman Christian Neptune. It's a gain of about 6. Aaron Gates makes the tackle for Florida.
Yeah, Neptune's, he lined up in the slot, just ran a little snag route, kind of like a 6-yard inside hitch, and Brown put it right on him.
2nd and 4. Brown takes the snap, pulls back the handoff, runs right, throws, and a little slipper here, and caught by Neptune, who races up to the 41 before Thornton brings him down. 1st down, Bulls.
That's today's version of the triple option. He rides the tailback, pulls it, and then has an opportunity to throw a wide receiver screen.
1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Brown to throw. Left side. Come back and catch it midfield. And the former Volunteer Nimrod with the catch and advances it all the way to the Gators' 43. Devin Moore makes the stop.
Yeah, that's way too easy. Too much cushion there. Just ran a 12-yard curl route on our sideline. No pressure on the quarterback. Easy pitch and catch.
1st and 10 to the 43. They'll hand it off this time to Isaac, and the Gainesville native will push forward for a gain of close to 3 to the 40. Grammatica's career-long field goal is a 58-yarder last year versus the Hurricanes. They're basically in his range now, down by 1 with 4:30 to play. Trips right, single left. Gators need a big play here defensively. They'll rush 4. Brown under pressure, wrapped up and sacked. Tyreek Sapp got in there and wrestled down that big quarterback. There's a big play that we just asked for.
Yeah, that's a huge negative play there for our defense because, as you said, Sean, they were in field goal range. He had time. He couldn't find anyone open, and Tyreek Sapp comes off the edge with a big, big sack.
Likely out of field goal range now. 3rd and 10 at the 43. Empty for Brown. He's in the shotgun with trips right, 2 left. Low snap at his ankles. Picks it up. Sends it to Nimrod on the left side. Catch made. Wrapped up and tackled at the 39. They're going to be short, well short. Jaden Robinson makes the tackle. But are they in field goal range as the ball is spotted literally just to the north side of the 40-yard line?
Here they come.
And here comes Grammatica. With 3:20 and counting left.
Well, Nimrod did a pretty good job there with the Gator hanging on him to kind of just keep grinding and fell forward to get them in this opportunity to kick it.
This would be a 58-yard kick. This would tie his career long toward the north end zone. Snap back, good hold. Grammatica is going to be short, well short as a matter of fact. And it's a turnover on downs here after the missed field goal attempt. Well short by Grammatica. And the Gators hold that 1-point lead.
Wow, what was interesting there, Sean, I was watching the play clock. I don't even know if they got it off in time. And Alex Golich was running down to call timeout. But I guess the official didn't hear him.
Didn't hear him. 1-point lead, Gator football here. Austin Barber trying
Timeout, Florida.
Yep.
The first of the half. 30-second timeout.
Up by 1, 1st and 10 at the Florida 40. Heavy some motions left to right. Showing A-gap blitz. Throwing left side, lag away. This is a laying out Sturdivant beyond the left side numbers. Chenault matched up again with Sturdivant. So Lagway now 23 of 32.
So we had a 3-by-1 bunch set. Sturdivant was the receiver to the wide field, ran an out route. I'm not sure if that was an RPO, if we should have handed it off or not.
2nd and 10 at the 40. Ball stays in. He's in the pistol with Lagway. Audible at the line of scrimmage here for the Gators. Brown motions right to left. Turn, handed off the ball. Running right side. Got initially a good burst. And then he is met and dropped near the 43-yard line by Schuler, their stud linebacker. There's an injured Bull down. It might be Devin
Timeout,
Lee.
South Florida, the 2nd of the half.
Gators imploring the crowd to quiet down again.
They're going cover one man against us right here.
Okay, trips left. Not anymore. 2-by-2 set as Hansen motions to the right. Ball on the left tip of the shotgun quarterback. That's DJ Lagway from the 42. Takes the snap. They rush 4. Fires down the left side. It is through the hands and incomplete. Burnell Brown III was the intended receiver. Couldn't come up with it down near the Bulls' 23-yard line. Defended by Jarvis Lee Jr.
We dialed up the slot fade to Burnell, who was in the slot to the left. It's a pretty good throw.
Yeah, right through his hands.
Yeah, one of DJ's better throws tonight. Burnell usually catches that.
This is going to get a little more tense now. Dolman to punt on 4th and 8 with 2:39 to play. Bulls have 1 timeout and the 2-minute timeout. Dolman hammers a punt down the right side. This is going to bounce at the 9, check up, and kick over the 10. Dolman, with a pretty darn good punt there in this situation, has it down at the Bulls' 12-yard line. He got the bounce he wanted that time.
That was an excellent punt. Good coverage. Got the checkup you wanted. Now the defense has to make some plays.
Brown of the shotgun, 2-by-2 set. First down from the 12. Brown to throw. Does so near side. Broken up. Miles Graham defending on the play. Keeps Joshua Porter from coming up with a catch on the near sideline.
Yeah, really good coverage by Miles Graham there on the slot receiver who ran an out route, trying to get a completion and get out of bounds. Boy, tight coverage.
2:22 to go. From the 11, officially, 2nd and 10. Low snap, back to Brown. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws, and incomplete. Flag on the play. They're going to get D.D. Johnson for pass interference on a ball intended for Keyshawn Singleton.
Pass interference, defense number 27, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
I was surprised he got this throw off.
Yeah, me too.
First down.
We hit him right as he released it, and he still got a lot on it.
1st and 10 by penalty for the Bulls at their own 24-yard line. We've heard way too much of the referee, Steve Marlowe, today. 2:16 to go. Brown waits the shotgun snap. Takes it, hands it off to Eisel. Trying to get to his right. He's stuffed. Big mob of Gators. Bring him down. I think they're going to rule this no gain. Jaden Woods right in the thick of it for the Gators, and there's a flag down. What now?
After the play, flagrant unsportsmanlike conduct, number 90 defense. The 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. Number 90 is ejected.
Oh my goodness, it's Brendan Bett, the transfer from Baylor. There was so many players there at the end of the play.
He spit on
He
it.
spit on the lineman. He spit on tackle lineman. So now it's 1st and 10 at the 39. Still on the Bulls side of the field, but Bet has been ejected. And they'll get a playoff, or they should, before the 2-minute timeout. 2:04 on the clock.
That's a selfish play
Game
right
clock
there.
will start on the snap.
I don't know why the crowd's booing.
Trips left, single right from the right hash at the Bulls 39. Brown takes the shotgun snap. Blitz coming. Dumped it to his right. Dangerously caught. Broken tackles, 2 of them. Up the right side. Isaac into Gators territory, into field goal range, and out of bounds with 1:54 to go.
So they ran a little halfback screen, one of the worst screens you'll ever see because of the timing.
2-minute timeout.
The timing was off. We had people all over there. And somehow he breaks tackles and runs right down the sideline.
2 massive penalties here on the Gators in this drive. 2-minute timeout. And the Bulls are in field goal range, down by 1. Gators 16, Bulls 15. We take a break. 2 left, single right off the right hash at the 32 of the Gators. Isaac, the running back. Snap back, fake the handoff, pass left side, caught by Porter, and he gets it to the 20. Pulled down by Jordan Castell. Byron Brown has now completed 23 passes, matching Lagway's number on the night.
Yeah, they ran RPO there, which is fine if you're in scoring range and you're not trying to run the clock. And he threw a strike.
I thought it was a dangerous play call there, sir. Gators don't have a takeaway yet tonight, but you put it in jeopardy like that. 128 and counting. So much for that tempo. They are now a pro-style huddle team. 2 right, single left. 1st and 10 of the Gator 20. Brown awaits the silent count snap. Hands it off, Isaac, straight ahead. And a good run for 5 yards for Isaac, who drives the pile for 1 more yard to the 14-yard line, and now it's a chip shot for Gramatica with 1 minute to play. Clock continues to move. (16-15) Florida. 2nd down and 4 at the 14-yard line. No takeaways for the Gators today. And some very untimely and bad penalties.
We'll call timeout after this play.
Have to. 2 in a stack to the right, single left. Brown takes the snap. Quarterback draw. Drives forward inside the 10. Down near the 7. 1st down, South Florida, with 22 seconds left.
Timeout, Florida. Their 2nd of the half. 30-second timeout.
2 in a stack right, single left. Empty the backfield. Brown takes the snap. Quarterback draw. Broken tackle, got inside the 5, and then pulled down at the last second by Jordan Castell.
Timeout, Florida. The 3rd and final of the 2nd half. 30-second timeout.
Knee down at the 4.
Yeah, I guess I'm using my NFL mentality here because because they take a knee right here and kick it on the last second of the game. Call timeout with 2 or 3 seconds left, but they may run Brown up the middle for all I know.
They got it. I mean, they certainly have a timeout at their disposal.
Please reset the game clock to 18 seconds. 1-8.
And sometimes coaches are concerned about the snap, the hold. You still got the opportunity. Being this close, it may be tough on them to kick a field goal.
Yep. Brown awaits an offset pistol snap. Takes the snap. Pump fake to his right. Drives straight forward. He'll get a yard or 2. Ball might be out. No. They're digging for it. Well, Bulls have it. And at the 3, and Alex Golish is all the way down to the 5-yard line to call timeout with 3 seconds remaining.
Timeout, South Florida. Their 3rd and final of the 2nd half. 30-second timeout.
This is for the game. Snap down. Kicks away. It's good. And it's zeros on the clock. And South Florida has upset Florida 18-16.